I found an article a while ago. I think a friend sent me from the website's called MatadorNetwork.com. It was an article written by Miss Amie Cuhaciyan. I've never seen that name. I don't know where she was from. I guess she was an American, and she moved to Japan, and she's talking about 8 habits that she lost when she moved to Japan.
Interesting.
Okay, so, well, let's start with you. Like,
Yeah.
You went from Canada.
From Canada?
You went from Kyoto to Canada
Yeah.
for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Did you have to change habits?
Like what?
Daily life.
I stopped having miso soup every day.
Was that difficult for you?
Yeah.
We have miso soup like how many times a week usually?
2 times?
Only 2 times?
3 times?
Sometimes it's like 5 times a week, Yoko.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's hear this lady's 8 things she changed living in Japan.
Hi.
Number 1, I stopped wearing shoes in the house.
Is that true?
Yeah, in America, we often wear shoes in our house.
Why? What for?
Well, like if we
Maybe.
come home and we're wearing shoes, maybe we'll keep them on.
Is it because there might be a chance that a robber comes into your house?
Yeah, that's the main reason we wear shoes, just in case there's a robber and we need to run. No, I don't know. I mean, in a carpeted house, you don't wear shoes, for sure.
In Canada, everyone takes off their shoes at
At the door.
the door. Yeah.
That's because it's full of snow.
Not for a year.
Yeah, before they go into the igloo, the Eskimo has to take off their snow boots. Okay, actually, maybe most homes in America you don't wear shoes, but like hardwood floors, you can wear shoes for, through your house and switch to slippers or something like that. So if I went to a house party and it was hardwood floors,
Yeah.
we would all wear our shoes.
Isn't that rude?
No, like if everyone was in their socks, that would be funny looking
Why?
because we're different. I don't know. But here, like it's very strict to take your shoes off.
Yeah, because they had so much dirt
Yeah, I mean it makes
in
sense.
your shoes.
We take our shoes off in the front entrance. Even the entrance is like a different kind of floor, different material.
Yeah.
And we switch to slippers.
Yeah.
And like what happens in some like bathrooms here in Japan?
Bathroom?
Yeah, with the different slippers.
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes if you're at a hospital or a clinic, when you go to the bathroom, there's a separate set of slippers that you have to wear.
Yeah.
So Japan's in love with like different shoes and different things like that. So the second thing she says, I stopped worrying about being naked in front of strangers.
She stopped worrying?
Yeah. So I guess she's talking about.
Stopped worrying?
I guess
Really?
she went to the onsen.
Ah.
I've never been to an onsen. An onsen is what?
Naked.
But what is an onsen?
Public bath.
Yeah, like a spa, hot spring
Yeah.
area. And you have to be naked?
Yeah.
Why can't you wear a swimsuit?
Rude. Weird.
I don't think there's very many times in America where we're naked in front of other people.
How about Miley Cyrus?
Well,
How
that's
about crazy feminist?
that's their choice, lifestyle choice, I guess.
Okay.
So, when you go to the onsen and you're naked, do you ever think about that? Are you ever worried?
No, really. But I would just keep looking at old ladies.
You keep looking at them?
Because it's interesting to see.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't want to. I don't want to anymore. She said she stopped being late. In Japan, they say being on time, being punctual is so important. Are Japanese always on time?
Not. Or like in like business situation, they always are, but not in private.
Yeah, I think in America too, for business, we're usually on time. Are you always on time for things? Personal? Meeting with friends? Meeting with me?
Sometimes.
Yeah, normally pretty good. I always try to go everywhere super late. I mean, super early.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to find places in Japan. The streets are confusing. Also, I don't speak Japanese, so everything's confusing.
頑張って.
She says, I stopped sitting in chairs at the table.
Like we do now.
Yeah. How are we sitting now?
We're sitting on floor.
Yeah. Our apartment didn't come with a table, just came with a little coffee table. And our sofa is on the floor. Is this typical Japanese style?
Yes, very typical.
But at your house, your family home, you guys have a great dining room table.
Yeah.
So, well, what do you prefer, floor or chair?
I wouldn't mind sitting on floors. I would just want a bed.
Like a regular bed? Western bed instead of our futon? So, we actually did upgrade to a table.
Yeah.
We went shopping yesterday.
Yeah. Home shopping center?
Yeah, Nitori.
Yeah. What is it like?
Target?
Like,
yeah, Target or like IKEA, maybe a little cheaper than IKEA.
Yeah, it's so much cheaper than IKEA.
So we bought, what did we get?
We bought folding table.
Folding table.
Folding table and 2 chairs.
And what was the price, the grand total? 4,444 yen. Which is like less than 40 yen. Yeah, the number 4 is an unlucky number in Japan, means death. So having 4 4s for a total.
Yeah, because 4 you can
pronounce like
si. Si means death.
So usually unlucky number in Japan.
Si.
But we don't really care. We were just happy to use our point card and get a discount. But they didn't have our table in stock.
Yeah.
So we have to wait a few more days. Once we have a table, our lives will be complete.
Completely different?
Yeah, we'll be able to podcast on a table, eat dinner on a table.
Perfect.
Yeah, play poker on a table.
Poker?
Okay, we never play poker. Another thing this writer said, I found alternatives to swearing. So...
Alternative music? Alternative rock?
I guess maybe she said a lot of bad words. Are there bad words in Japan?
Not really, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, when would you use a bad word, a Japanese bad word?
When I get mad?
At who? Not me. American English has tons of bad words.
Yeah. Why? Well, yeah, I just wonder why.
We have tons of words for everything. We want to express ourselves. So bad words are funny. They feel good. They sound good. We've been living together 7 months or so.
Yeah.
Have you learned new bad words? Have you been picking up my influence a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I hear you say a couple bad words.
Sorry?
Sometimes I hear you say a few bad words. I feel bad.
By influence.
Yeah. She says she stopped saying hello to strangers. People say Japanese people are so...
I miss that.
You miss that?
Yeah.
From Canada? So what do you mean? Tell me.
I like to be talking. I like to be talked.
Talked to from even strangers?
Hello. Good morning. I miss that.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen here. We pass by people in the hallways. You don't say anything.
Because in Canada, when I was just walking in the mall, strangers talked to me. Hey, I like your shoes. Thank you. It's from Japan.
They want new shoes. Yeah, like if we go to a restaurant here, the service is good and they're kind, but they're not like extremely friendly.
We just have manuals to talk to customers.
Oh,
so we
really?
just follow
Manual instructions, set
like,
things to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go to like a Western restaurant, they're like, hey, where are you from? Yeah, what's everyone doing today? So yeah, even though Japanese are really, really kind, I think Westerners are more friendly. She said she stopped expecting people to bag her groceries.
Bag her grocery?
Yeah, we could use bag like a verb to mean to put in bag. So in an American grocery store, they would put your groceries in your bag for you. Bag your groceries. Does that happen anywhere here in Japan? Some grocery stores?
How about Japan?
Yeah, they're not really a grocery store. Yeah, but yeah. It's a few stores, but the grocery stores...
Konbini.
Yeah. Yeah, they bag there. But that's not a grocery store either.
Okay.
Yeah, grocery stores, they... You have to bag your own stuff.
Is that bad? I don't think so.
It's not bad. I guess it's just a different... Used to put all my stuff in bags. Because they're good at it. The jars and the eggs and the bread, they keep everything nice. Straight. We just throw everything into one big bag and drag it home. The last thing she says, she stopped driving a car. How often do you drive?
I've never driven.
You've never driven?
Driven. I don't have a car license.
But that's like kind of typical, right? People go their whole lives without driving here. Do you ever feel the need to drive?
No. And I don't think I can.
Why?
Can't you just tell?
You always beat me in Mario Kart.
Oh. Don't you have like feeling that I would just like be scared and no moving?
No,
I'm scared, like in middle of highway.
Well, now I do.
I can't go. I want to go.
Okay, so now I do, and now I'm totally afraid of you driving. Yeah, and I've talked to many people. They never drive, or they have a license they never use. Paper driver, they're called.
Yeah. Japanese English?
Yeah. Paper driver, someone with a license who never uses. And also, if you don't get any tickets or anything, you get a gold level in your license. So some people are gold paper drivers, which means nothing, right? So that was that lady's experience. I'm trying to think of habits I've changed.
Tell me.
In Japan. When I came here, So I look down more and don't look at people in their eyes in public. When I go to even the convenience store to buy some stuff, I kind of just look down and look at my money and
Your phone.
yeah, and don't really make eye contact. I guess it's kind of rude to make eye contact.
To scare people.
Yeah, I'm a big scary foreigner. I guess that's one of the big things. Can you think of anything you changed when you went to Canada? Anything else? Or were you same Yoko? Were you the same Yoko? Did you
Much younger.
did you change a little? Were you a little louder than you were here?
Oh, I don't think so.
But change a few habits here. Are you excited about maybe one day being somewhere else and changing habits again?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yes.
This is the part of the show where Yoko talks about whatever entertainment she wants to talk about. And this week she wants to talk about the HBO show Girls.
Yeah.
How long have you been watching Girls?
How long?
Yeah.
The whole season. So like 2 years.
Oh, okay. I've heard of the show. People have told me to watch it. I've never seen it.
You saw a few episodes.
Yeah, I saw a couple episodes with you
Yeah.
in the middle of season 4 or something.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. In 30 seconds, tell me everything I need to know about the show Girls.
It's about poor girls who are living in New York. I guess it's Brooklyn. They are in their early 20s, like mid 20s.
Mid 20s and stuff. Just dealing with life, relationships, jobs, stress.
It's kind of like Sex and the City for 20s. But like what makes the girls so different from Sex and the City is that they don't have that like fancy life.
Okay.
Cause I like Sex and the City a lot. But I think Sex and the City is more entertaining.
Just kind of like a look at like a different kind of fancy life.
Yeah.
Girls is more dark
and down to earth.
Down to earth,
I guess.
Yeah, I watched this a bit and it looked kind of cool.
And you like Sex and the City also?
I did like Sex and the City, but that's when I was really big into fashion. Like there was a good couple years when I was into like sneakers and street fashion, and that crosses over to like New York fashion, like Barney's and stuff. So the way Carrie would love her shoes, Manolos or something.
Manolo Blahnik.
Yeah, that's how I would feel about like Nike, New Balance, or Adidas and stuff like that. So when I watched that show, I pretend it was about sneakers.
Okay.
And also there were naked girls on the show. Every HBO show has naked women.
Yeah.
Every single one, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it a rule?
How about no? Not every.
Which one? Which HBO show doesn't?
Silicon Valley. Flight of Conchords. Do they have?
Maybe not Flight of the Conchords. Silicon Valley had a stripper.
Oh, okay.
At some point. We should rewatch Flight of the Conchords and look for naked women. Yeah, it's like almost a rule for HBO to have some nudity.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because you can do it. Because HBO is a special channel in America. You have to pay for it.
So, is it exciting to see naked girls, or like if you keep looking at what?
And then HBO and Naked Girls.
Like you won't get excited anymore, or like you just like, oh, there's
It's just
another,
normal.
Naked girl again. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it makes the show feel like mature.
Oh.
And like sometimes the scene will change really quickly, and suddenly naked people, and it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot. Like this is possible. But the worst thing is when you're watching a show
with parents.
Well, I'm not so worried about that anymore. But like if you're watching a show like Game of Thrones, which is a fantasy show with dragons and war and betrayal and political stuff, and only time your parents walk in or your friends walk in is when there's naked people.
Oh.
So they think you're just watching for that reason alone.
Fantasy porno?
Yeah. And you have to say, no, it's a good story. You have to watch for the story. So, Girls has naked people?
Yeah.
What do you think when you see the naked people in Girls?
Awkward?
But that's why, HBO doesn't have commercials. They have no sponsors. So they can do whatever they want. So part of that is so much cursing.
Do you think there will be more male nudity in the future?
Yeah, they do it a little. Like Game of Thrones has male nudity. The Wire has male nudity. That's more shocking.
Yeah.
Because Girls, we see it all the time. It's just part of the show. But when you see bed, it's like, oh my gosh, pause it. Like, is that real? Like, so yeah. But you're excited about Girls next season.
Oh yeah, next season they will shoot in Tokyo.
Yeah, one of the characters.
Yeah, one of the character just
got a new job here.
Got a new job
in Tokyo. Or something.
Yeah. So there will be a Japanese actor in the show. Maybe
like a male romantic character or
I guess
interest or something.
Romantic, I think.
Yeah. Do you? So you know this actor?
Yeah. Like he was big in what?
I don't know what. Tell me.
Like he hasn't acted
in a while.
Yeah.
What kind of acting did he do? What's his name?
Hiro Mizushima.
Oh, very Japanese. We need a hero. So he what kind of actor was he before?
Like young, good-looking actor.
TV, movies, or what?
Both.
How's his English?
Better than mine.
Is it better than mine too? Don't tell people I'm an English teacher. Your English is good. You're podcasting. This is hard.
I don't like how I sound. I'm sorry. I'm not eating anything, but I sound like I'm eating chips. So.
No, you don't.
I do.
The truth is, actually, I'm the one usually eating something. Okay, so next season, Girls. When does it start?
Next year, I guess.
Do I have time to watch all of Girls?
Yeah, because every season has only 10 episodes.
And you promise that I'll see naked women?
Yeah.
Good, I'll watch it.
But I don't... Like, they are not really sexy.
Don't judge. I will judge.
Okay.
I want to see the naked women for myself.
Okay.
That's it. Episode 4 is done.
Done.
We did it 4 weeks in a row.
So almost a month?
Yeah. Our podcast baby is 1 month old. At what month?
1 month.
What could the podcast baby do? Still can't eat solid food.
How?
It can't crawl.
Oh, crawl.
Yeah. It's still so small and fragile and delicate. I'm scared to hold it. And it won't stop crying. Podcast baby.
Okay.
We have to say thank you to some people. Thanks to Juleesa for the artwork.
Yeah.
Thanks to ASIDUS for the music.
Hmm.
Thanks to the listeners.
Thank you.
Tell your friends. Tell your mother. Tell your mayor to listen to the Juan and Yoko show. Tell them to go to juanandyoko.com and follow our blog. Where else can they follow us?
Instagram.
Is that at Juan and Yoko? Is that how Instagram works?
Hmm?
How do they find us? What's our name on Instagram?
Juan and Yoko.
Where can they send emails?
juanandyoko@gmail.com. Thank you.
Where can they send money? Give them our address. Yeah, that's it. That's another good show. We did it.
We did it.
Next week, we'll have a table.
Yeah. Finally.
Finally, we'll have a table. And we could sit.
Real table.
Yeah. We should do a whole episode about tables. About different types, different heights, different materials. I like a table with 4 legs. Do you like a 4-leg table? 3-leg table?
How about one table?
One table? No, how many legs?
Oh, 1 leg.
1 leg? I don't think that's very solid. How about an umbrella table with an umbrella over it?
Like a cafe?
Yeah. Should we get one of those?
Nice.
So tune in next week and we'll have our umbrella table.
Umbrella table.
See you.
See you.
Ta-da.